Hey guys, welcome back to Deathmark. It's TJ Gamer Girl signing on. So, last episode we met Shaw, who is another mark bearer, and we're basically investigating the spirit who may have given him his mark, Shimi-O, which is why we're in Forest. H Forest or something like that, near H Castle. And we kind of had a run-in with someone who potentially may have been here to commit suicide. Judging by what he was saying, it sounded like his wife cheated on him. And died a couple of times to Shimi-O. So let's check the area. Don't wanna... Ducky! Don't wanna miss anything. The light just went off. I go to open the door and my hand gets coated with a sticky liquid. It smells sweet. Is it honey? Why would there be honey on a doorknob? Mystified, I step inside the cottage. How about that? It's clean. You can spend the night here easy. I ignore Shore's rambling and take a good look around the cottage. I'm not sure why, but something feels off. It takes me 2 seconds to figure it out. It's too clean. Huh? Shore looks at me startled. Don't you think it's strange? Why would a building that's been abandoned for so long be this clean inside? Ugh. I don't even have to look to know it, and to know his face just turned 3 shades whiter. You're saying someone lives here? I don't know for sure, but it's possible someone comes here occasionally. That or... I immediately start shining my flashlight on places of interest. What do you think is in this bag? It's pretty big. How should I know? If you're so interested in it, why don't you open it already? Sho gives me the go-ahead, so I open the burlap sack. Before I can stop it, it loses its balance and topples to the floor. Sho's eyes open wide, aghast. Ah! What rolls onto the floor is a corpse. A woman. What's with that body? Her body is drilled through with countless holes. A sharp cylindrical tool must have gouged them. Even odder, her whole body appears to be covered in liquid. A thick, sweet scent fills the air, strong enough to make you want to cough. Is this... honey? Honey? On a corpse? Why? He's not really asking me, obviously. There's no way I'd know. All I do know is... we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's hurry and search the rest of the cottage. What? You're gonna look around? What are we gonna do about this? He's not expecting us to take it, is he? Close the bag and put it back. That's all we can do. Come on, help me out. Hey, this isn't the time to be freaking out. Who's freaked out? You are. Sweating profusely, we managed to get the job done. We still need to search the rest of the cottage. It's an old notebook. The cover says, Honey Bee Family Notes. Make hive new body, smear honey all over. Ferment honey, get stinky liquid. Drawn by smell, honey bee enter hive. Shimi-O really is making beehives with human bodies. That looks like some useful information. Draw the page. Honeybees are our friends. Make them amiable with medicine from the sprayer. If they get mad, pay attention to the direction the hive is facing. Awakened honeybees leave the hive in the direction of the sun. Peek through the crack and see if anything's inside, but it seems to be empty. Smell a toolbox. It's locked. There's no way to open it. Thin layer of dust built up on the outside. No one's touched it for a long time. Bash with baseball. That would have been fun. I remove the lid and look inside, but all I find is dust. The bottles of drugs all on the line. Labels say night-night. Most of the bottles are empty. I shake each one and luckily find one that still has some left inside. Night-night! I flip the switch at the base of the light bulb, but it doesn't turn on. Maybe it's broken. So we don't have anything to... We don't have anything to unlock the toolbox. Damn it. As we continue through the dense forest, a pained cry suddenly echoes among the trees. There's a pattern on a tree trunk. It's an arm-like pattern on the bark. Is it even a natural occurrence? No, because it just disappeared. I look around each tree to find the talisman on the exact opposite. Eee! We got more spirit power. It's written in Sanskrit, but the letters are blurry. Off to the side, I noticed a thin trail. Thought so. There's one here too. Come on, let's go. I follow the show into the butchers. Ah! Show spots something and stumbles, falling backward into me. At the same time, every single hair on my body stands on end. Oh, jeez. Hi. I quickly look down and find something is clinging onto my ankles. Its expression anguished. It seems eager to speak to me, but its voice is incredibly hard to decipher. This place pitch black. Again, can't see anything. I'm just guessing on that fourth letter. What's it saying? Wait, that grave marker said to say the opposite of the truth. But what's the opposite of the truth? Does it mean I'm supposed to lie? Oh, jeez. Hey, wait. Are you... Something left too. No. I'll go with you. Damn it. I hear another voice at my feet. Am I dead? Don't believe it. I don't understand. Am I? Tell me. Am I dead? No way. I still have to suffer. It looks sad and lonely. I hear yet another voice at my feet. Someone please listen. I want to leave? I'm alive. That's right, I'm alive, I'm alive. The voice sounds like it passes through me and then is sucked into the ground. Well, we just lost a ton of bonus spirit stuff in that. The next thing I know, all because I couldn't fully understand what it was saying. The next thing I know, the shadow clutching on my ankles is gone. Like, I couldn't understand that first one. Sho stands there, his face deathly pale. Ugh, no way. I saw it. God, it was so clear. It's okay. It's over now. Alright. Old man. What? You're awesome. Well, you're certainly straightforward. Sure. Let's go. Yeah. Yep, I'm back to my base 1000. Because well, I'm not doing that again. Oh. I step into the empty clearing. The air's filled with the buzzing of bees. There appears to be a giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. These things are dangerous. Old man, don't push your luck. We beat a hasty retreat. Smart. One box is probably used to contain a beehive. Carefully approach it, but don't see any bees. I open the box and find a metal tool inside. Crowbar. Huh, what's this doing here? Why not grab it? I intend to. Young man. Something's written in Sanskrit, but the letters are blurry. See the entrance to a beast trail. Search the grave marker. Nothing's unusual about it. Oh, wait. Oops. Alright, let's head back to the cabin. The crowbar should help open up the... Well, it should open the toolbox. I take out the crowbar and shove it under the lid of the toolbox. Put pressure on it, using it as a lever. The toolbox pops open. Sprayer! Now I can use a variety of drugs. Manipulators will themselves be manipulated. What's that thing? The sudden voice makes me jump, but I shake it off and turn toward him. It's a tool that sprays chemicals and pesticides. You put the container of drugs in here and then do this. I quickly demonstrate how it works. Sho scratches his face, his brow furrowed. You sure know a lot, old man. I'll let you handle it then. And now I'm suddenly in charge of it. When I want to spray a drug, I'll have to choose which drug to use. But is this thing really that hard to figure out? I've never seen it before either, but I still know how to use it right away. Ha! We'll use the night-night on the bees! Yep, and that's what we did, meaning... Oh, we still have night-night. Looks like there's a huge hype here. I'll have to do something about that first before I can proceed further. Ah, there it is. Choose which drug to spray. Night-night! And put it in the sprayer. Take careful aim and spray the drug. The bee's movements get slower. Eventually the hive falls completely silent. I've silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through. Yeah, alright! Haha, way to go, man, you got this! Thank you. Whoa! Did you just hear some kind of animal? I heard it. It sounds familiar. Turning around, I wonder if it's... And yep, that rabbit hops in front of me. A bunny. The rabbit stares at us, completely still. It's almost like it's waiting for us to follow. Hey, wait! The next thing I know, I'm rushing after it. Hey, where do you think you're going, old man? That rabbit was at H Elementary. It slowed up and guided us when we were in trouble. That's not some normal rabbit. It's definitely acting with intent. At last, the rabbit guides me too. An old Shinto torii gate. There's a shrine here? The rabbit looks back at me. Then soundlessly turns from the gate and hops into a bush nearby. Hey, old man! Don't mess with me like that. You're nuts running off like that. The hell's with that bunny anyway? Something's bothering me about it. I lost sight of it here, though. Just then, from out of the darkness, a huge swarm of bees descends on us. Shit, watch out! There are bees everywhere! Damn, we gotta get out of here! Sho pulls my arm and we stumbled back into the earlier crossroad. We gotta get to that shrine somehow. Another cabin? There's a leaning Jesus statue. It's noticeably dirty, as if someone hasn't been looking after it. The moss is growing on its back. Pan around the Jesus statue, there's a strange texture on its back. When I brush away the moss, I find a yellow paper stuck to the statue. A talisman! We're back at 1500. There's a small crack between the doors. I can only imagine that creates a bad draft. Sliding doors won't open. They seem to be locked. So we can't go forward. Alright. Buzzing the bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Take out the spray and hold it in one hand. Should be able to use... But we don't have any night-night. Yeah, we used our night-night. So let's head back for now. Here's the shrine. There's a hive above the gate, too. There's no way I can spray up there. Damn, can't do it, huh? Well, something might be at the shrine. True enough, but that time the rabbit brought me here didn't try to go inside the gate. So maybe there's no reason to force our way inside. Yep. Can we get... Is there more of that? What are we supposed to do then without more night-night? Wait, we still have the crowbar, don't we? Yeah! Yeah, do it. It's the fastest way. But I can't break the lock. I throw my body weight behind the crowbar 2 or 3 times, then... There's a sound of metal breaking. What? The crowbar snaps completely in 2 pieces. Too much force, old man. At least the lock got busted too. Good. Hurry it up and look inside. Well... You overdid it, man. Door's a mess. You made it even harder to open now. I push the door open and step inside. Only to run into something. Stop. Don't come any closer. Hello. If you come any closer, I'll sue. A woman has backed up in a defensive stance. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. If you try anything, I'll... Shut up, old lady. Old? At Sho's roar, the woman shrieks and falls silent, eyes wide. It's incredibly rude, but honestly I'm grateful. We wait for the woman to calm down before asking what she's doing here. Forgive me. It was all a misunderstanding. On my part. I'm Christine Arimura, freelance news anchor. Though I haven't done much recently. Wait, I've seen you! You're the woman that was in the news! Wow, it's really true. Celebrities are more beautiful in person. Cut that out. This isn't the time for flattery. She says that, but she doesn't sound that upset. She seems to love being complimented. Anyway. What are you doing out here? Her expression clouds over. Well... Sho huffs at me. You really have to ask? You lost your tact in your old age. Masao Kimura's face comes to mind. That's right, this place is... I was going to die. Yes, I know full well just how stupid that is. But sometimes that's the only choice you have left. I should have known better. Such a thoughtless question passed my lips. I wish I could blame the mark for this. Yeah, I heard something about you fooling around with another celebrity. Not that I care about that stuff. That's why I came out here, so I wouldn't cause trouble for anyone. At the very end, I thought about calling someone, but couldn't. So I made up my mind. But then in the forest... I have a bad feeling about this. What was in the forest? A huge man. An extremely huge man. No. Actually, I'm not sure if he was really human or not. But I saw a figure like that. Then I suddenly got scared. So I ran into this cottage. I'm here to kill myself, and I just run from danger. I'm a riot. What's wrong? You two aren't saying anything. That's the same as what I... Yeah. Christy must have seen Shimi-O. Which means she must also... Have you gotten a weird scar recently? One that stings every now and then. I know the answer just from her reaction. How'd you know? I only just noticed it myself. There's a strange bite mark on my palm. This is crazy. Someone receives the mark when they're already planning suicide. Height of irony. Hey, old man, what are we supposed to do now? That lady came to off herself, you know? Is there any point in helping her? Help me! I'm not going to kill myself anymore, I swear, so please, I'm terrified of him. Her eyes are serious. She must mean what she says. It might only be a temporary change of heart, but... Alright, we'll help you. Our home base is Kujo Mansion. We need to go. Stop messing with the flashlight, old man! What's happening? The light won't turn on. This has happened before, but back then. I got it to go back on right away. But this time it's not working. Ah! What was that? A noise from behind the cottage? Is something there? Shit, it's no use. I give up on the flashlight and stuff it in my bag. But what's the plan now? Do we bunker down in this cottage we can't even lock up? Or... we have to run out of the forest? Are you insane? Staying here would be suicide. This place is strangely clean. That must mean someone's coming here. You mean, he comes here? Let's go. We walked all the way here, we should know how to get back. You're seriously going? Are you mad? Sorry, but we're out of time. Stay here if you want, I won't stop you. We step out into the pitch blackness. Damn it, I can hardly see. Anyway, we need to go straight back to the entrance with no detours. We've got no idea where he could be waiting for us. The words leave me in a rush. If I hadn't spit them out, I'd never finish. My voice started to shake too much. A Mark Baron cottage. We're at a fork already. Which way? Where do we go? I think east. We came from the east. Okay. Don't... Oh, that was her. Don't yell, old lady. Something's coming closer. We need to get out of here fast. Another fork? Which way this time? South. It's south. The exit should be straight ahead from there. Quiet. Something's passing through the bushes right by us. Shit. Is he following us? Even if he is, we have to keep going. This is nuts. No way we can just stand around anymore. Right, let's go. Wait a second. Christy suddenly stops. What's wrong? Someone's coming. I'm telling you, someone's coming. Out from the darkness jumps Mashta. So this is where you were. You're closer than I thought. Wait, why are you here? I had a bad feeling, so I grabbed a car and made my way here. Looks like you're in a rough spot. You can say that again. Anyway, we're on our way back. Good plan. Mashta glances over at Christy. Run now, explain later. We gotta get out of here. We reach the entrance safe and sound. The creepy murder on the ark is such a familiar sight now. Alright, if we made it this far, then we must be. Yeah, it's all good now. Christy doesn't move. She looks worried, staring off at the forest entrance. What's wrong? Huh? Oh. Over there. Doesn't it look like someone's there? She's looking at a picnic table hiding in the gloom next to the gate. My gaze is drawn over as if by magnets. What is that? Masao! The scene before me is strange. There's a huge misshapen man with bees crawling all over his face. My eyes fixate on his mouth. He looks like he's laughing. My heart thunders painfully when I catch a glimpse of the limp figure sitting beside him. It's him. That man. He was going to commit suicide. Masao Kimura. It's definitely him. Control those that are different, and exercise. That strange voice echoes in my head again. My vision warps. He's dead. Kimura's dead. When? Why is he on that bench? My legs give out, and when I can finally focus enough, I feel myself kneeling on the ground. Old man, keep it together! It's still okay. He hasn't seen us. We have to escape while we can. Christy's completely out of it. She won't move an inch unless someone drags her. Let's go. We're going to the parking lot. Quietly. Sho, you bring her. You got it. Come on, Mashta. Let's go. Mashta? He's gone. Huh? I took my eyes off him for 2 seconds. And he's not by the bench anymore. He disappeared. A machine growls, and the undergrowth near us rustles. Yeah! He's right there! Run! Mashta yells, scrambling away. A hollow bang rings out from behind me. A gunshot! It must be Mashta. I had no idea he had a gun. I dive headfirst into the car, slamming my head accidentally into the steering wheel. Masta tumbles into the passenger seat last. You didn't tell me you had a gun. Why would I tell you? No time to talk, just hit the gas. I'm trying. The engine won't start. Shit. Old man, what are you doing? Masta looks through the front windshield as the figure approaching. Hurry it up, he's coming. Shoot it, just shoot the fucking thing. Christy cowers in the back seat, her head in her hands. Please, God. Something bumps into the hood of the car. The whole vehicle rocks violently. But then... it turned on! Go! Let's get the hell out of here! Tires squealing, we race out of the parking lot. An unspeakable sense of relief fills the car. If feeling truly alive is a real sensation, then it most definitely feels like this. The greatest irony is that the only time you can feel truly alive is when you have a brush with death. No one speaks for a while. We're all soaking in that feeling. It's only after we've left the mountain and reached buildings again that I feel like talking. Still, I glance through the rearview mirror and then at the passenger seat. Both Mashta and Sho are looking out their windows. Was it really okay for you to come here? If Mary finds out... Obviously I came with our permission. Mashta immediately retorts. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have come. Get it. Mary must have also guessed that we were in danger. So what happened to that explanation? Who's that woman behind us? Oh, right. I tell him everything I know so far about Christy Arimura. She offers us some details as well. The moment her background comes to light, Masha smiles coldly. Arimura. Right, now that you mention it, I do remember you. You were fired over that scandal. You! Why, I never! Should I be disgusted or amazed at his rudeness? But these scars you all have... what were they called? Marks. Thanks. So you all have these marks. What happens when you have one? Well... Masha butts in from the passenger seat. You die, within a few days' time. Suffering from something like amnesia. You zone out and your brain takes a vacation. It'll happen to me. Sho scoffs. You talk like it's someone else's problem. Sho. Masha didn't mean it like that. You can only be blunt when discussing this. Doesn't look like Sho will buy that excuse, though. Guess it really is not your problem. After all, you don't have a mark anymore. Huh? What's he talking about? Oh, well, you see... Masha has already lost Hanahiko's mark. He's free now. So there's no good reason for him to be here with us, but... You're putting yourself in danger for the truth. I can't believe it. You're like a saint. Christy's exaggerated compliment is drowned out by Masha's sardonic laugh. It's nothing that noble. But thanks to that, I've learned the thing I most wanted to know. And what's that? When and how people get their mark. The first time I was oblivious, but this time I was aware of it. Mashita, you don't mean... He gives me his usual crooked grin and shows me his wrist. Sure enough, his skin is blemished by a scar that looks like a spirit's bite mark. Sho cries out, a look of horror on his face. Come on, no way! Did you seriously do that? Man, give it up already. It's someone else's problem, right? So just shut it. He got the mark again? Masta, you're just an unlucky bastard. Masta, could I say something? What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. You never told me you had a gun. Oh, that. He laughs scornfully and shoves a paper bag into my hands. I open the bag and find... A revolver-style handgun at the bottom. If you want it, take it. That's not why Masha keeps on talking without stopping to hear what I have to say. It's loaded with 5 bullets. You can hang on to it. But promise me. Promise you what? Don't use it on anything other than the spirit. Not that there's any proof it'll work on them. Of course. Have any experience with guns? There's no way I would. To be fair, I don't really know. But at the very least, right now I'm not getting the feeling that I can handle a gun. Only use it under extreme stress. With no experience, you won't hit your mark. Well, whatever. If I'm there, just leave the shooting to me. You can face the spirit some other way. Yeah, that's how it was at H Elementary, too. And for God's sake, keep it hidden. Gun possession gets you 3 years penal labor. I get hit with 1 to 10 myself for just giving it to you. And shooting a single bullet would get you more than 3 years, if not a life sentence. So you're telling me not to use it? No, I'm just telling you that if it's restricted that badly by the law, it's got that kind of power. Few hours left until death. Welcome back, Lord Norrison. You as well, Lord Shaw. It appears that the woman with you is also a mark bearer. We introduce Christy and then Mary proceeds to fill her in on everything. The mark after your life, memory loss, and the spirits who curse them into living. Christy accepts her new reality surprisingly quickly. Guess it's only natural after what she saw in the forest. I then update Mary on what we found. I see. What a close call for you. I can hear relief in her voice. But why did she let Mashta go? If you must know, after you left, Lord Mashta insisted on traveling to the forest as well. Her eyes flick over to Mashta. I'm not one to just sit around. Mashta shrugs nonchalantly. It was quite the issue. A selfish attitude like that could get all of you mark bearers killed. I normally would have refused. Did something happen? No. I admit I had a foreboding feeling. I sensed danger was closing in on you, Lord Norrison. So he went. An emergency measure. Lord Mashta, please know that I will not allow such a thing a second time. Her cool voice is icier than usual. Mashta's so hard-headed, I wonder if she's actually getting through to him at all. Now, from what you have told me, you are positive that it was Shimi-O who gave Lord Sho his mark. Yeah. That ugly monster is definitely the huge man I saw that time. The fact that I have the mark now too proves it. Master rubs at his wrist, smirking. So what exactly are you planning? Don't tell me you're seriously thinking of fighting that thing. There's no way you'd win. You're completely mad if you think you can. She's right. Certain someone's awesome bullets didn't even scratch it. We need to take her something to beat that thing. The room falls silent. I'm sure all of us are thinking about what we saw back in the forest. There's no way we could do anything about a monster like that. We'd have to leave it to the police. You honestly believe they'll do something? Go and make a suicide pact with that naive thinking, but leave me out of it. What? How dare you? Yo, boss. All this high and mighty talk coming from you? That mean you got an idea how to beat it? How the hell would I know that? But I'm willing to risk my life to find one. His shout is hoarse. He's probably uneasy. Christy shivers. Sho just glances at Mashta. An awkward silence falls again. We're wasting time. We've got to do something, but... nothing I can do but rely on a doll. I glance over at Mary. May I interject? Sounds like she read my mind. We have only a limited amount of time until dawn, when the spirit vanishes. Do what you can before then. It would be wise to gather information on Shimi-O. You say that, but no way we could find a needle in a haystack. We gotta have a clue first. Then, why don't we check out the bee farm that's north of the H Shrine? My reports say several people have seen Shimi-O there. Hardly anyone goes there now, with the weird events in the forest. Why is a bee farm up there? Cold-called honeybee family used to live on that land. No one's there anymore, though. How come? They committed mass suicide. Mass suicide in the woods. I've heard about that somewhere. Master might have mentioned something similar before we entered the forest. The tabloids and gossip shows ate it up 5 years ago. They never revealed the details, though, so the public doesn't know. Oh yeah, I remember that. But my club took up all my time back then, so I don't know much. You seem to know quite a bit about the forest, Christy Adimura. Read up on it to find a promo spot? Don't be an ass. I was put in charge of the report, so I did my research. Honeybee family was very insular and secretive. I heard the mass suicide end was all the members following their leader. New channels chalked it up to their discontent with modern society. What happened to the leader? Rumors say it was also suicide, though I saw an old picture of him and he was a huge, obese man. Suddenly everyone is holding their breath. No doubt we're picturing the same thing. The monster at the forest entrance. Dead guys come back to life? Want to go to a place with a zombie? We want to go to a place with a zombie. That's totally insane. It's just like the rumors say. That forest is cursed. There's no way I could. Just standing there, the voices of suicide victims surrounded me. Shut the hell up, Hag. No more words out of those lip flaps. But now it's not only the forest that's cursed. I failed to kill myself, and now I'm at this mansion. I'm cursed too. And so are all of you. Her mutters have a dark edge. If Shimi-O is somehow connected to the honeybee family, then the key to destroying his grudge is going to be there. Oh, right. What are you gonna do, old lady? You still want to die? I'm considering it. But I'll help you guys while I settle on my decision. I'll pass on monster fighting. Wow, you'll help? I'm shocked. If you leave your mark alone, you won't need to hike back out there. Well, I hate owing strangers. Especially pushy guys like you. She seems grateful that we saved her. There's no reason to refuse her help. We need as much as we can get. The night is drawing to a close. The key to escaping the mark does seem to lie within the forest. Lady Christie has said Shimi-O was often seen near the bee farm. It may hold a connection to him. Good luck. I didn't realize so much was gonna go on. Sheesh. Alright, I'm gonna end the episode there. I want to head back to the cottage, and there may be something there. Most likely some more drugs to spray that one hive. So, till then, this is Gamer Girl, signing off. Bye-bye.